Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody can hear me. Uche, can you hear me? Peace, uncle.
Yes,
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
All right.
Put on this light for me.
All right. Good evening, everyone. This is our first live broadcast in a very, 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 very long time. Let's get started. So I'm going to be sharing my slides in a bit. I'm going to be sharing my slides in a bit. So, hello, I can see that more people have joined us. Nigerians are latecomers. Uche, drop an announcement on the group again. I don't know. Where is
okay.
everybody? They've forgotten that this is 7. So, welcome, guys. My name is Oma. I'm the founder of Digital Biz Guru. My full name is Ihoma Chukwueze. It's nice to meet you. If you're just meeting me for the very, 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 very first time, you don't know what you've been missing out on. So, it's a pleasure here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this our class, we're going to be learning about how we can create Facebook and Instagram ads that convert. Then we're also going to be running through a practical WhatsApp campaign on requests because I had a lot of people request that. So welcome. So if you're watching me now, introduce yourself in the comments. Let's hear from you. You can share your name, your handle. Just introduce yourself in the comments section. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments yet.
No, no, no.
All right. So because of time, let's just go on. As people come in, they can drop their own intros in the comments. Hello, Lade. So introduce yourself in the comments as you're coming in. So now so which one are you right now? We're at different stages of advertising, and in most of my classes, I like to start by asking where you are right now because that is going to help us determine where you're going to be going to. So, where are you right now? Which one are you right now? A, B, or C? So, I'm going to drop the A, B, or C as time goes on, right? Tell me the one you are. A, are you A? You barely know what you're doing when it comes to social media, but you're very excited. You want to learn. Maybe art has frustrated you, it has shown you pepper in different levels. Are you A? Or are you B? You know a little about it, but you still lack confidence when it comes to running ads, when it comes to using ads to make sales. You still lack confidence a lot in that regard. Are you B? Are you C? Your ads are converting, but you still joined anyway because you believe that you need more knowledge, you need to learn more. Are you C? So between A, B, and C, which one are you? I would like to hear from you guys. Nice to meet you. I'm seeing your responses. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'm seeing B's. A's. B's. B's are bigger than A's so far. Oh. Nice to meet you, Mr. Clement. So, which one are you between these three? Becky, you're not supposed to be in this class. What are you doing in this class, Becky? So Becky is a C. Me is a B. So we have a lot of B's here. We have a lot of B's here. Okay. B's, B's, B's. So the B's are basically winning the A's here. Okay. So now, whether you are an A, whether you're a B, or whether you are a C, you're welcome to class. You're all welcome. And by the end of this webinar, there are 4 things that I am aiming for us to have achieved. So we have even more C's joining us here. All right. Now, the first thing is we're going to be talking about changes. We're going to be talking about changes in Instagram and Facebook ads, right? So, you know, a lot has changed. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry will tell you that, oh my God, a lot has changed when it comes to advertising. But some people can't tell you exactly what has changed. So, we're going to be talking about some of those changes and how it has impacted us and what we can do about it. We're also going to be talking about creating Instagram ads from the ads manager. It's super, super easy. I was surprised when I was getting a lot of requests about this. I was getting a lot of requests on show us how to create Instagram ads. I was surprised, but because it's very easy, show us how to create Instagram ads from the ads manager. We're going to be doing that here too. We're also going to be running through a simple WhatsApp campaign that was also on request. A lot of people wanted to know how they can create a WhatsApp campaign. And lastly, we're going to have our Q&A session. Okay, so Becky is here for the changes. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's go on. An ad that converts is not magic. I know some people, maybe because of past experiences, how Facebook and Uncle Mark has shown them different levels of shaggy. They don't even believe self that you can ever run an ad and get anything out of it. But it's not true. People that are running ads and making sales, they are all around you. I'm sure you know at least one person that is making it through ads. Don't you know? You must know at least one person. So an ad that converts is not magic. It's for real. But before we start talking about all the things that are going to be involved in an ad that converts, let's talk about your goal. You know, in the earlier stages of my journey as a digital marketer, I used to see a lot of people that would say, "Ha, an ad that converts. My ad did not convert." And uh, like initially, I'll be like, "Oh, why? What happened? All these things." But then I stopped asking that kind of question. I started asking, "What do you mean by a conversion?" Or what does a conversion mean for you? And I came to understand that a lot of them did not even define what conversion means for them. In their mind, conversion is sales. But is it true? Is conversion sales? Guys, I'm asking you. Conversion and sales, are they one and the same thing? So they would say, my ad, it didn't convert. And you find out that it's because they didn't make any new sales from that ad. So they would just summarize that the ad didn't work. But that's not true, as I've said now. So conversion can be anything that you want it to be. So yes, they are not the same. They're not the same, my sister. So a conversion could be in somebody saying, okay, I want a certain number of messages. It could be I want leads. It could be I want people that would view my video. It could even be I want people that would go and visit my blog. It could be I want people that would engage in my post. So you, as the person that is setting up this ad, you are the one that is to first of all understand the goal of this campaign. You can't say an ad did not work. Yeah, you can't come out and say, oh, this ad did not work when you did not even put any metric or anything that you can use to track. It's just like somebody now, and at the end of the year, the person will come out and say, this year was not a good year for me. But then at the beginning of the year, you did not put in place anything that you would like to achieve this year. You did not say, okay, by the end of this year, I would have had a seven-figure month at least 3 times. So meaning that if I don't achieve this, then I can say, oh, I fell short of my goal. When you don't even say this is what you want to achieve, you don't have the right to come and say it did not work. Because when you say what you want to achieve first, it forces you to think and to start putting things in place towards that thing that you want to achieve. So the first thing is to understand what your goal is. You can't say your ad wasn't successful. You can't say your ad did not work when you don't know what success looks like. Am I communicating with somebody? So, what's your goal? As you know, when it comes to the objectives, we have so many different kinds of objectives, and we're going to be touching on it as we go on into this class. So, let's go on. In a class that I've created in the past, I've already broken down these 7 things, the 7 reasons your ads don't work. But for people that maybe are just getting to know me, so the chances they have signed up for that class in the past is very low. I will just run through it again and for easier understanding, because most times the issues that we have with our ads rest on these 7 things. Is there anybody that can guess? Can anybody guess what, like, if they tell you, okay, why? What can stop an ad from working? Can you attempt? Just give me anything that you think would stop your ad from working. I would like to hear from you guys. Peace, if you can hear me, for you to be able to join the studio, turn on your audio and then I would be able to take you in. So if you can hear me, please do that. Turn on your audio. All right. So I've added you in now.
Conduct.
All right. So Olufumilola is saying wrong content. Oluyemi is saying wrong target. Ms. Lashade is saying wrong audience. Deborah is saying good content to wrong audience. Okay, so your content could be good, but you're just sending it to the wrong group of people, right? Christiana is saying no CTA, so no call to action in maybe your graphics or your copy, that kind of thing. It could also be poor call to action self. Onyinye is saying wrong keywords. Okay. So Morenike gave us a list here. Targeting, objective, ad copy, they all can be some of the reasons why your ad is not converting. Wrong target from Fatima. Okay, wrong audience from Fatima too. Okay, so most of our responses were basically wrong words, wrong content, wrong target audience, wrong objective, and wrong, yeah, ad copy. I've already mentioned this. So 4. Okay, but this my own is 7. So let's see what you may have been missing. Okay, let's move on. Azizat, welcome to class. You're one of our late comers. Okay, Ferrami is saying targeting wrongly. Ogoy is saying wrong target. All right. Okay. So let's break it down. Let's see these 7 things. The first one are your what? Are your creatives. The first one are your creatives. So your creatives are your images, your graphics, your videos, those things that people will have to view first to stop. So your creatives stop the scroll. Your creatives stop the scroll. They are designed to get you to pause. You know, on a normal, when you're in your Facebook, your Instagram, you'd not come there to find shoe to buy on a normal. So you're basically going to be scrolling. You're just going to be scrolling. It's That's your creative that is going to make that your ideal target audience stop and listen to what you have to say. So have you now seen that when you go and carry rumpled dress and put on one mannequin that is looking as if it has seen better days,
Even
and then put both the rumpled dress and the mannequin, and the background is maybe one funny looking stuff, abi dustbin sef is in your background, then you now snap it nice clear shot and you put it on Facebook and nobody answer you, you're not supposed to be angry. You're not supposed to be angry because your creatives are not doing their work, which is to stop the
just
scroll.
small.
Your creatives are supposed to be appealing enough to make somebody that was on their way to somewhere, maybe the person came on Instagram to just post and leave, or to gist with their friend or something, it's supposed to be good enough to make the person to pause and read what you have to say. The second one is your offer. So when it comes to what you can tell people now, you need to be able to convince these people that you need to be able to convince these people that they are worth your time, or you are worth their time, not they are worth your time. You need to convince them that you are worth their time, because you're not the only person selling whatever it is that you're selling. You're not the only person, right? So you need to make sure that you've been able to show that, look, if you come to me, I'm going to give you value and I'm going to make it worth your time. And your offer is what helps you do that. A lot of us have this misconception that if it's a freebie, it's already an offer. I ask some people, what's your offer? They will say free ebook. Free ebook is not your offer. Oh. Free ebook is your lead magnet. It's not your offer. Your offer is the way you've decided to package this stuff. Your offer is the way you've structured your products, and you're like, okay, this is how I'm going to bundle it and put it out there. Is it you're going to be packaging it as a bundle? Are you going to be packaging it as a bundle? You bring in shoe, you bring in accessories, you bring in some other thing, you combine it together and you call it the the um the Millionaire Sisters bundle. So it's for girls that want to slay on a budget and look like millionaires. That is a that as in that This thing I just described is a typical offer. Of course, you can work on it, make it even more juicy as it goes on. But this is an offer. Your product is not your offer. Your freebie is not your offer. Your freebie is what you give people so that when they come, you now give them your offer. One of the most popular offer are discounts. But are discounts the only kind of offers? No. There are other kinds of offers outside discounts. Now, the next one is your targeting. So your targeting, is it reaching the people that it's supposed to reach? There's an example that I like to use whenever I'm talking about targeting and understanding your customers and all. It's the example of you selling toothpaste to someone with, like, a whitening toothpaste to someone with perfect white teeth. Do you know the kind of as an effort and power you will have to put into your marketing for the person to answer you? You would have to make a whole lot of effort before the person even answers you. The next one is your funnels. Who knows what funnels are in this class? Your funnels are basically the journey that your customers take from the time that they knew you to the time that they will eventually buy. So it's gently pushing them, it's gently taking them down, down, down. It's gently pushing them down. There's a destination that you want them to go to, but you don't just want to carry them and throw them there. A funnel is kind of like how you see a pretty lady at a bar, right? And you're like, okay, I think I found my wife. But then instead of going out rightly and saying, please marry me, first of all, shebi you do what first? You collect contact details. Then you start following up. Then you start nurturing before you make the sale. You already knew where you were going to. You already knew what you had in mind as you were going there. But then you did not just want to go directly and hit it. So you decided to use the journey, right? So that's a funnel. So instead of just going straight to say, please come and buy this thing, oh, I am selling it right now and it's very, very affordable. It's just 500 naira only. Instead of saying that, you just go ahead first and say, come, let me tell you about the importance of this. And when the person now comes and gives you their details, tell them the importance of this. Then later you say, but I have it to come and buy. That's a funnel. Now, the next one is your budget and duration. So I've had people say, oh, my ads did not work. My ads did not work. And then we'll later come and find out that the ads did not work because they created ad on Wednesday. The ad passed review Wednesday afternoon. By Wednesday night, they've off the ad because it's not adding as they wanted. The ad is not adding. If you're that person, repent. Repent, to tell your neighbor, repent, because that's not how you run ads. So you bring out a sensible budget, a reasonable budget, and then you give your ad time. Whenever my clients come and they say, oh, I want to run ad 3 days, I will say, no, we don't run ad 3 days. What I recommend is minimum of 7 days. I know some people will say, but what if I want to do 5 day sales? So I don't want to run it up to that time. Why are you starting the ad for a 5 day sales on the day one of the sales? This is why your ad does not work. Don't know, you should have started the ad before saying we are currently doing sales. Check out our page. You should have started letting people know with your ads. The ad should start before the D-Day. So it will start warming up. Now, the sixth one is your copy. Now, your copy, it could be your ad copy, it could be your sales copy, just that writing that you're putting out there to convince people and to get them to work with you. So, your copy. And lastly, your AdSense. So, this is one of the ones that we very, very easily overlook. We very, very easily overlook it because so we very, very easily overlook it because of it's something that you can't really see. You know, when you say, okay, your copy, you can see it. When you say your creatives, you can see it. Your targeting, you can see it. Your budget, but your AdSense, you can't really see it per se. It's just that these are some of the things that psychologically make people move. So when someone sees a graphic, the graphic is blue and white. Person taps on the button to get more information. They arrive on a page and the page is red and black. Is it still the same place that I'm on? Okay. They sign up for whatever it is. Then it redirects them to another place, green and yellow. Some of all those things, it affects people. They don't even know that is part of why they don't trust you. It's not even something they are conscious of. It's just there somewhere. So you need to make sure that you're keeping your brand colors the same across board. Your brand tone the same across board. You don't want to be confusing your audience. All right. So are we learning? Are we learning? We just finished talking about the 7 secrets. Just a quick run through on the 7 things that can either make or mar your ad. This is for our late comers anyway. So are we learning? So if you're learning, take a screenshot of this page and just put it up on your social media. Tell people that you are in class. So I'm learning, on this beautiful evening. I'm not wasting my time. I am somewhere learning. Yes, so we are learning. So you can take a screenshot of it. Just let people know that, oh, I'm learning, I'm in class with Oma. Nice to meet you. So I'm seeing more people that joined in and introduced themselves. Okay, let's go on. Now, this is the bitter truth. We all love organic marketing, right? We love it. There's nobody that doesn't love it because it's free. And once you get it right, like that's free now. You're not paying much for it. So you're not paying much for it because it's absolutely free. But then it can be exhausting. Some of us have been hustling followers. I got a DM from someone yesterday night. So I was in a meeting with some of my team members. I got a DM and she said, oh my followers are dropping. It's like something is doing my Instagram. Nothing is doing your Instagram. The only thing is that the people that are leaving are more than the people that are entering. Even the people that their followers are increasing, if they show you their metrics, you will still see that people are leaving. Is it not true? You will still see it that people are leaving. Someone is asking if we can type the 7 secrets. Type it as per how. I'm not very clear on typing it. It was on the screen now. Okay, so let's move on to some changes. Funaya is learning. Well done. Let's move on to some changes that have happened in Facebook ads. First is the interface. Very, very obvious, Mabi. Facebook changes interface. They change to a new interface like every Eke Market day. They are always changing. You wake up, Abi, you sleep, you wake up, you see something different. It's normal. It's normal. Okay. Uche, can you help Divine? Can you help Divine? You can drop it for him as a chat. Okay, so some changes that have happened in Facebook ads. The first is the interface. The interface has changed for sure. Now the second is objectives. Some objectives were removed while some were merged. Has anybody run ads since this year? You will agree with me that objectives, everything have transformed. You will only be able to run WhatsApp ads with WhatsApp business accounts. This one is in the making. They've been sending emails about it for a while now. So it's coming soon. So this one hasn't happened yet. It's coming soon. So if you've been running ads with your normal WhatsApp, like WhatsApp ads, if you've been running WhatsApp ads with your normal WhatsApp, you've been enjoying yourself, I'm here to give you the bad news that it will not last. It will not last long. You need to consider switching to a WhatsApp business account very soon. Now, the next one is, um, you know, Captivating videos, especially short form ones, are really, really hot now. Captivating videos are hot. So if you're using short form videos that are very nice, people are enjoying it to run your ads, you're going to get a lot of people engaging with you compared to when you use a graphic. Sorry for all the people that dodge camera. Once you see camera, you are flying under the bed. Sorry for you because you are in trouble. You need like captivating short form videos, now them they rain. Now next, your creatives matter a lot. They even matter so much that they would still, as in you would still have an ad that converts with amazing creatives and broad targeting. Has anybody noticed this? That you can have it, you can have an ad that converts with amazing creatives and your targeting is broad. You don't even have to narrow it down, go and be thinking plenty. You can just use what we call zero targeting and it will still work. Okay, I have waiting in the column. You see, I have testifier here, I have witnesses in the building. So, yes, another thing that has changed is that custom audiences, they were already amazing, but now they are killing it. My lowest per action CPAs come from custom audiences. Custom audiences are killing it these days. So the next thing is payment issues. A lot of us are probably having payment issues. I want you to understand that there are two ways to solve this issue. If you're having payment issue, draw your ear and listen well. Two ways to solve it. One, get a dollar card. And what I mean by get a dollar card is not all these virtual dollar cards. You may not like to hear it, but you need to go and get a DOM account and get a dollar card from your bank. Some of us, we have virtual cards, eh? We have virtual cards. The virtual cards have given us, as in they've shown us Pepe in different ways. If you are here and virtual card has shown you Pepe, say Pepe. I don't want to call any names, but you know what virtual cards are? All those cards that you create online, then you now use it to pay for your ads or pay for this. Before you know it, the card will work today, it will not work tomorrow. Or in fact, because of the card, they will even restrict your account self on top of it. So has virtual cards shown you Pepe? Say Pepe. Now we also have ad costs. Ad costs have gone up. Okay, no, about the payment issues, I only said one thing, which is to get a dollar card from your bank. Now, the second thing you can do is to create a new ad account. No, you don't need a new Facebook page. No, you don't need a new Facebook account. Creating a new ad account, you just sync it with the pages that you have already and you're good to go. You don't need to go and create a new page or create, because sometimes when you tell people, let's help you create a new ad account, they will say, but I've already grown my Facebook page to like 1K or 2K. I don't want to lose the followers there. You're not going to lose it. It's like you opening another bank account. It doesn't change anything. Your name will not change. Nothing will change. So you're just giving Facebook another option to collect their money. So you're saying, Facebook, if this account did not work, try this other one. Oh, okay, Uche, I'm just seeing your message. Oh. Copy and drop in the main in the main comment side. I think so that the person that is seeing it can view at the same time. Thank you. So ad costs too. Ad costs are going high. They are going high, 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 and they are going to continue to climb. If you are here on this call and you're shouting, "Oh my God, oh, ads are expensive, oh, e choke, e go choke more, oh," better come and starting now that you are seeing this cost too, it's not getting cheaper. It's not getting cheaper. So ad costs, they have risen and they will continue to climb. So this is one change you need to have in mind, so that you will not come. You know, some people they the last time they ran ad was 2 3 years ago. Then they are now running ad now, and they are seeing something different, and they are saying, "Ha, maybe this I'm not doing something right." Or if they outsourced it, they will say the person does not know what they are doing. Ad costs have risen, my brother, my sister. It's not as you used to know. Now, the last thing is that lead generation has still work and will always work. I'm a preacher of lead generation, and anybody that's ever listened to this advice and gone ahead to actually implement it has seen the difference. Lead generation adds the work. Okay, so Facebook ads can be said to be divided into 4 parts. So we have Solu. She has helped us do quick breakdown of what we've just finished talking about. Facebook ads can be decided can be said to be divided into 4 parts. Let's look at the 4 parts, right? The first one is objective. The objective answers the question why. Why? Why do you want to run this ad? Remember, we talked about goals, right, at the beginning. Why you even want to run the ad, that I said you cannot say something did not work if you did not give us an idea of what to work with. We talked about this earlier, if you remember, right? So objective will now answer that question, why? Now, targeting is going to answer the question, who? That is the second part of an ad. If you're creating an ad, of which we are going to do a live demonstration, you're going to see the objective, you're going to see the targeting in the second stage, or rather in the second step of the ad creation. So the targeting will answer the question, who? Ads, that is the main ad setup, which is where you're going to put in your creatives, your copy, your link. That's where you're going to put in all those things. You're going to choose your call to action. It's in that ad level, and that's the how. So how is this ad going to get to these people? How will they see it? The part that they see. You know, your audience, they don't see your objective. They don't see your targeting. What they see is this, your ads. Then the fourth one is the placement, which is where. The fourth one is the placement, which is where. Hello, Margaret. So let's talk about objectives. So I can see someone asking about what custom audiences are. Okay, so Uche, help me highlight that message and put it in our chat so that I will answer it during our Q&A. So just stick around during our Q&A. I'm going to take my time and answer all your questions, right? So now remember that your objective is your why. We talked about this earlier. Your objective is your why. There are different types of objectives in Facebook advertising. There are different types. Now, remember I said one of the changes is in our objectives. Who remembers when I said that? One of the things that has changed is our objectives. In the past, it used to be way more than what you're seeing on my screen now. But now, these are the objectives that we have. They are just 6. Awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales. And when we are inside the business manager for our life practical, I would also run us through the objectives and the different roles that they play. So stay tuned. There was someone that was asking the 7 elements. This is it. So someone has helped you in the chat now. Someone that was asking the 7 elements. So I hope you have seen it now. So what is the key to targeting? Can anybody answer this question or attempt it at least? If you were to guess or answer or attempt, what is the key to targeting? Something that, and if you are my students, you most likely know the answer to this. Or if you've learned from me in the past, you most likely know the answer to this. There's just one little thing that is the key to targeting. Once you have a good understanding of it, targeting becomes like this for you. Divine is saying interest. Do we have any other person that would like to attempt? So my question is the key to targeting. What is the key? Bukola, you are my student. You are not supposed to attempt this. You are not supposed to attempt this question. So Bukola is right. A well-defined customer avatar. A well-defined customer avatar. Because if you understand your ideal customer and you understand them very well, they are the people that you're going to go and tell Facebook now. Maybe the way we look at targeting, we look at it in a complex manner. Look at targeting as you telling Facebook, these are the kind of people that I want to view my ad. So that means that prior to that, you should have known the kind of people you want, right? Oluyemi, I think you mean your niche, right? Okay. So this means that you should have had a good idea of the kind of people that you even wanted to target in the first place. You will not want to come and be targeting somebody that is not even it. In the next century, they are not going to buy from you. This one is not a matter of they are not ready. They have no plans to buy from you. So when you understand your ideal customer, you understand their pain points, you understand their demographics. Okay, this person is a mom. If this person is a mom, then this is likely their ages from age this to this. Okay, I can even try targeting people that are married because they have a higher chance of being a mom than unmarried people, right? Can I add in their anniversary? If they are celebrating a wedding anniversary, it means they are married. You can say, okay, let me look at targeting people that are celebrating 5 years wedding anniversary above. If it's moms that you're really, really looking to get. This is how you think. So you think about your ideal customer avatar. That's the key to targeting your ideal customer avatar. Okay. Let's break down audiences. When it comes to you working on your audiences, whether it's saved audiences, custom audiences, or lookalike audiences, there are basically three broad categories of audiences. There are basically three broad categories of audiences. And whenever I talk anything targeting, I always like to talk about these three things. Because these three things are going to decide whether that's your ad, as in they are going to help you plan your ad and look for how you would refocus it. Now, anybody that has advertised in the like with the ads manager will know that in the ads manager we have three kinds of audiences: the saved audiences, the lookalike audiences, and the custom audiences. The saved audiences, they fall into a category that we call the cold audiences. These people don't know you. They don't know you from anywhere. They don't know you exist. In some cases, they don't even know they have that problem that you say you have the solution to. So you see that this group of people, they are the people that lead generation was created for. So that you can nurture them, get to meet them, right? Now, saved audiences are cold audiences because they don't know you. Custom audiences are also, or rather, no, lookalike audiences are also cold audiences because those people don't know you either. Lookalike audiences are created when you have, let's say, you created an audience in the past, used it to run an ad. It was so successful, so successful. So you now went ahead to now say, you know what, Uncle Mark, give me people that look like these people now. You don't want to start stressing yourself to start testing more things, start testing. So you just say, give me the one that is working, please. That is what I want from you, Uncle Mark. So those two things, the lookalike audiences and the saved audiences fall under cold audiences because they don't know you from anywhere. Now, how about custom audiences? Custom audiences are the people that you've already gone ahead now to interact with in the past. So they could be your customer list. So you could have your customer list and upload it to Facebook, then be selling more things to them. They are your buyers, so they will buy more. Those are your custom audiences. It could be people that arrived on your website. You track them as your website visitors. People that have arrived on so pages, please follow them up with this ad. Those are your custom audiences. Naturally, these people are your warm audience. They are your warm audience, and they can also be your hot audience because they are people that either know you or have bought from you. Are we lost? Are you guys still with me? So Uche, be taking note of all the questions. I would answer them by the end. That's if they are not already answered by the end of the class. So I would answer them during our Q&A. So guys, are you here? Are you here? Are you lost? Is this Oma speaking Spanish? So we said there are three audiences, right? In the Facebook ads manager: the saved audiences, the custom audiences, and the lookalike audiences. The saved and the lookalike, they don't know you. And these are the people that we used to market to. You know, interests, demographics, behaviors, all of them fall under where? Saved audiences. So this is why when you want to just be selling directly to people, when we advise you, get leads first and sell to. You know, sometimes you see people's results and they will tell you, we ran an ad and we made so amount of money. Some of you will think it's a lie because of the kind of money that is there, but it's not necessarily a lie. The question you should be asking is, which audience did that ad go to? I can tell you for free that most times it is not the cold audience. Most times it is either going to the warm audience or it is going to hot audience. Definitely not cold audience. Those people don't know you. Do you know the conversion rate of cold audience? Very low. It's about 1 to 3%. Very low. This means that if 100 people enter your DM, be expecting 1 to 3 to give you money. So have you seen how low it is? Very low. But if it's your warm and hot audience, it goes up to like 30%, depending on how good your sales is, or rather how good your selling is, how good your offer is. All those things come together to raise up the this thing and keep the odds in your favor. So now we've covered the three audiences. I'm happy we're following. Let's do a live example and create our ad, Abby. All right, so we're following. So I'm going to be sharing my screen in a bit. So feel free to take a screenshot of your slide, put it up on your social media, tell people that on this beautiful day, this is where I am. I'm here learning. I'm learning how to create ads that will convert. Feel free to tag me at Digital Biz Guru if you're posting on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, anywhere you're posting at Digital Biz Guru. Okay, so back to our ads. Let us now set up an ad. I'm seeing questions coming in. Don't worry, don't worry. Our Q&A time, we're going to dismantle all those questions. There is an overflow, abundance of favor. I'm happy that nobody is shouting, no, this thing. My network is poor, my network is poor today. That's good. It's like we all came prepared with our best network. So on request, we're going to be creating a WhatsApp campaign. In the past, I've created a WhatsApp campaign, but a lot of people were like, they still want WhatsApp campaign. They still want WhatsApp campaign. So let's do WhatsApp campaign then. If you have any questions that are coming to you, please be dropping it. We are taking note of every single one. So be dropping it so that during our Q&A, we're going to answer. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. As soon as you see my screen, say screen. As soon as you can see my screen. Okay, so if you can see my screen, drop screen in the comment section. I'm not seeing your comments, so can you see my screen? I need to be sure before I start talking to myself. Okay, I'm seeing the screens popping up now. Okay, you can see the screens popping up now. All right, all right. Somebody is saying she can't see the screen properly. So basically the way this platform works is that if your network is not so good, it will automatically optimize and reduce the brightness so that your video can be flowing. So if you notice that, what you just need to do is very simple. Go to your settings. Go to the settings. You're going to see a settings option on your screen there. Go to the settings option and then change the screen resolution to the highest. It's as simple as that. And you're going to be able to see the screen very clearly. Okay, so back here, guys. Now, this is our campaign objective. You're going to see these are the campaigns that I showed you guys earlier, that we talked about earlier on in the class. Now, to create a WhatsApp campaign, there are two ways to go about it. You can either use the traffic objective. You can see the traffic objective here, right? You can use the traffic objective. You're going to see the traffic objective has link clicks, landing page views, Messenger, and WhatsApp. You can also use the sales objective. It has conversion, catalog, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and calls. But please note that to use the sales objective formerly used to be called conversions objective. If you did not start running ads this year, you probably knew about the objective called the conversions objective. So before we can use this, we need pixels. I have pixels, but because I don't know if you have, let me just use the one that doesn't require pixels, and that's traffic. Now, if you're wondering why you should bother yourself getting a website or a landing page with pixels, it's because you get more accurate data. Have you ever run ads and then they will tell you your cost per click is 20 naira, and that's like this, you have gotten 200 clicks, and you'll be jumping that, oh my god, my DM must be busting right now, only for you to go to the DM and find out that it's only 3 people that are there waiting for you. What do you think happened? It's because there was no pixels, the tracking went off. So where there are no pixels involved and you're running a traffic campaign, just pray for your tracking, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. I have given a solution to this screen thing. No, we did not hear what I said. I've given a solution to the screen brouhaha. Okay, so drop your questions. I'm going to get to it. So if your screen is poor, I've said it that it is because in cases your phone will automatically optimize and reduce your video quality if your network is not so good. So to solve that is super easy. Just go to settings. Go to settings, and you're going to see the option to change the resolution of your screen. To change the resolution. Has someone done this successfully? Just on that video, on that screen that you're looking at, you're going to see the settings icon. It usually stays at the top right. Then you are going to see quality. Tap on quality and then increase it. Change it to higher picture quality. Or if they give you the option to choose the exact resolution, you can change it to 1080. If network is poor, it automatically optimizes to 144p. You get it? You get it now? Okay. So let's go on. Just follow these steps I showed you. Your screen would clear up. Now, the first thing we're going to do is to name our campaign. Now, the way I like to name is purpose of the campaign plus what I want to, plus like what I want to achieve plus date. So I can say something like SMMT discount, right? Discount WhatsApp campaign. Then I can now say 12th of June 2030. So I'll copy this. So that's the way I like to name. It's not compulsory you name like me. Oh. I name
Fine.
like this because I have plenty campaigns, right? This is a new ad set that you're seeing here. I mean, this is a new ad account, so you're not going to see a lot of that. Like you're not going to see my past campaigns there. So now we tap on continue. It's going to take us to the ad creation page. Okay, so it has loaded. Okay, let's go down. Now, in this campaign level, basically nothing happens. After you pick your campaign name, the next thing that you have is to choose the ad category. If any of these things concern you, you can. It not concern me here, so I'm going to skip it. Now, if I wanted to create an A/B test, I'm going to come and turn this on. And then after I publish it, I would now have the option to create my A/B test. But I don't want to do an A/B test, so I'm going to skip it. If I have multiple ad sets in this campaign, and I want to say, Facebook, carry the campaign that is chopping or that is giving the best results, carry my money and give that campaign. I'm going to come over here and tap on Advantage Campaign Budget. Then it's going to ask me to pick a budget that I wish, and then I will go ahead and pick it. But I don't want. I want to be able to choose my budget in the ad set by myself. Now let's move on to the second stage, which is the ad set level. The first one is campaign, second one is ad set, third one is ad. Remember that in the campaign level, that's where we pick objective. In the ad set level, this is where we do our targeting and choose something else that is very important, our placements. And then the third level is where we now do the ad, the main ad. Okay, I can see that our networks are clear, our screens are clearer now. Yeah. Okay, so let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. We're going to see that the first step here is the location. If you used to run ads in the past, you know why I'm telling you how it used to be, so that you'll be able to see the difference. So I'm telling you, if you used to run ads in the past, this is how it is now. So in the past, this used to be called destination. I don't know if you can remember, but now we call it conversion location. So basically, it's still the same thing. Where do you want this ad to go to? You want to go to your website, you want to go to your app, your messenger, your WhatsApp, you want it to be calls. Of course, we want WhatsApp, so we're going to come over here and tap on this. Now, I want to show you something. Let's scroll down. Stay with me, oh. For people that are crying that their screen is blurry. Hello. Oh, so after you select WhatsApp, you're going to notice something, that Sometimes, okay, let's go up and select number of clicks, select this one. Okay. All right. Now, this is what I wanted to let you know. When you're running a WhatsApp campaign, it's always very attractive to select this one, maximize number of link clicks. My brethren, my sister, don't do it. Who can say why? Why you should not do it? Who can say why you should not do it? Why you should not select that link clicks? As tempting as it will be. If I switch, you can see now our reach is 1.1k, 1.1k. Our conversations less than 10, Abi, because it's in conversations. As soon as I switch to link clicks, you will see the difference. Are you seeing? It has changed to 17 to 42 link clicks, 1.8. So it's always very drawing. It always makes you feel like, oh, I should change. I should change. Creamyville, where are you lost? Whenever I teach, I don't like it when people say I'm lost though. Tell me where you're lost. That's the only way I can help you. If you say I'm lost, I don't know where you're lost in or what you're lost for. So where? What are you lost? English. Please, before Creamyville will carry me go where I don't know. Where are you lost? I beg. Okay, so let's go ahead. So it's very tempting because as you can see, link clicks 17.48. Abi, if we change to conversations, it will drop to less than 10. So you'll be like, hey, but guess what? If you leave the link clicks there, it will shock you that at the end of the day, you will run that ad and up to 10 people will not even be in your DM. That's what conversations mean. People that actually started a conversation with you, not just people that clicked on your button or clicked anywhere on your ad. Link clicks doesn't track people that click on that button and arrive in your DM. It doesn't track it. It tracks number of clicks on your ad. It does not track the destination, right? It doesn't track as in the right destination. So do you still think is the best option for you? So you're going to see that link clicks is going to give you a lot of numbers here. But at the end of the day, you might run the ad and then 2 people will come to your DM. I'm sure some of you have experienced this thing I'm saying. You'll be seeing huge number of link clicks. They will tell you your ad is 20 naira per link click, and that's 300 and something link clicks have occurred. That's what you'll be seeing from your ads manager. You will run to your DM, remove your shoe self and run to go and see the plenty people that are waiting for you there now. But lo and behold, only 2 people. And then you'll be like, what is wrong with my ad? Something is wrong with my ad. Nothing is wrong with your ad though. It's because you chose link clicks. Facebook will only tell you how many people tapped on something. Whether they tap on a video, they tap on your learn more button. You know, if they see your ad now, they are not going to see the full write-up. So if they tap on that this thing to read more, it will count. If they tap on the video to get more, it will count. Are you with me? I hope you have gotten a good understanding of why I said if you're running WhatsApp campaigns, don't go with link clicks. Because at the end of the day, you are still going to get a small number of people. Leave that number is showing you there. You are still going to get a small number of people that will arrive in your DM. So we want to maximize conversations, people that will come and talk with us in the DM. Remember that this is for 995. If I increase this to maybe 2000, my audience reach is going to increase. My audience reach is going to increase. Sometimes you will still be seeing less than 10 conversations. You're wondering why I went and put this. So let me put it back to 995 since we're actually not running an actual campaign. Let's go on. So you can come over there and change your budget. Back to the top. Let's do it step by step. After you've chosen your conversion location, you come over here and select your performance goal. What do you want Facebook to prioritize for? What do you want them to prioritize for? Okay. Now, the next one is page. You select the page. Remember that your WhatsApp should have been connected though. If not, nothing will, you're going to notice that I have lots of pages here, right? I have lots of pages here. It's not all of them that are connected. Once you're going to see WhatsApp number not connected. If I select any of them that there is no WhatsApp number connected to, what do you think will happen? They will start prompting me to connect a WhatsApp account to it immediately. You'll start seeing the option to connect one. So let's go back to the one that I want to use for this experiment. All right. Now let's go down. Then we choose our daily budget. We come over, we choose our daily budget. Then we choose our start date. Then if we want an end date, we tap here and choose our end date. Well, I don't like to set end dates for most of my campaigns. If I'm tired of it, I turn it off. Because most of my campaigns, I run them long term. So they will just run till I'm tired or till the ad is tired. Then I switch up some things and it continues to run. But if you want an end date, feel free. Let's say you're running an ad for an offer that is limited. Let's say it's a webinar now that you're running this ad for. For instance, the webinar is on the 20th. You can come over here and put and choose 20th. If the webinar is supposed to be by so if the webinar is supposed to be by 8 p.m., I can come over here and change this to 7. No, not 7, 19, because it's in GMT. So what is he warning me for? Okay. So as soon as it gets to this time, your campaign will stop. So you would be able to run your webinar and more people will not be signing up. So if it's that type of thing, feel free to set an end date. But for me, no. Even when I run webinars, they are usually recurring. So batch A will enjoy their own. Maybe in 2 weeks or the next month, we run for another batch. So the ad will still be running. That's my own style. Now over to audiences. This is where you come in and you edit. The first option we have is for custom and lookalike audiences. So if you've ever wondered, you've ever wondered what you're supposed to do here, you're supposed to add in your custom and lookalike audiences. So you can come over here and create a new one, a new custom audience or a new lookalike audience. I don't have custom audiences in this particular ad account, so nothing is going to appear here. But if I had in this ad account, as soon as I tap here, you're going to see a list of my custom and lookalike audiences. So my ad account is private, so that's why I did not want to use my main ad account or any of my clients' ad accounts. This one is our dummy ad account. So on a normal, as soon as you tap here, your audiences will appear here. Both the lookalikes, both the custom, everything is going to appear here. But you see that there's nothing in this ad accounts. So this is where you will be able to add them from. Now, the next step we have is locations. So for the locations, we're just going to choose Nigeria because those are the people that we are trying to get to, right? If it's not Nigerians that you want, please feel free to change it. I like I am marketing. Let's say you created an ebook teaching people maybe how to make their favorite pastry, maybe puff puff. Your intention is to gather leads that you will sell to. Even if it's a digital product that you wanted to give them, except you have a puff puff class, then make sure that you change this location to the place you are to, preferably the town, not the state. Example, instead of saying Akwa Ibom, say Uyo. Hmm? Instead of saying Lagos, say Ikeja. So this for people that have physical products, this location is something that you should be very careful. So if for instance you stay in the east, you can tailor all your you can tailor all your ads to states in the east. You can tailor all your ads to states in the east very easily. Okay. Now, after that, the next one is age. Over here, no matter what I'm selling, I like to keep, even if it's for a freebie, I like to keep the minimum at 23 because I feel like those are the people that are now serious with their life. If you are below 23 and you're here, no offense. So I feel 23, the people that are now serious with their life and have money to give me. Even if it's for a free class, I don't want to pack Bobo Tigo. I don't want to pack crowd that will not buy in a million years. I still want people that are going to patronize me sooner or later. Okay, now the genders are the next. Come over here. I usually leave mine in all because of the kind of products that I'm selling. In the past, though, I have run for one of my products before. I ran to women and it was wildly successful. So you can test. You can try a campaign. Everything should be the same. The only thing that will change is the gender. Then duplicate it and change to men. See the both of them, which one is performing better. Now let's move on to the next one. This is the one that people used to. If you don't do any other thing in this place, this thing I just showed you is what we call in advertising as zero targeting. So when you hear zero targeting, this is it. When you hear zero targeting, this is what we are referring to. When you don't put any interest, demographics, or behaviors, you just work with the gender, the age, and the location, and that's it. And allow Facebook's algorithm to do the best. Now, so we've been here for more than an hour now. Are we learning? Are we having fun? Is it interesting? Are you happy to be here today? I want to hear from you guys. So we can come over here now, put our interest, behaviors, demographics. When we start saying things like business owners, business owner, Business owner job title. Then let's business owner again. Or we just keep it a business owner only. This is another thing I want to say too. A misconception that some of us have is that you would I have created an ad for someone before, and she went and looked at the targeting. She said, it's only three things that are there. I say, yes, now those are your target audience. She said, there are plenty things now. It used to be long. I say, who said it has to be long? It should be long because it is based on what the person needs. So you can actually only just put one this thing. What you should be looking at is this. See your focus here, your estimated audience size. You will see that with only this one demographic, see the number of people that are inside. Only one. There are some now that you would have to put 4 or 5 for it to get you to this. But this one, just it alone is this. And this is a good audience size to work with. So now this is where you come in, put in you can go over to suggestions and pick other things that are related. You're going to see other interest demographics that are related to the one or the ones that you've selected here already. Now, after that, you can now go ahead and select this advantage detailed targeting. Now, it basically means if Facebook sees people that could also look like your audience, but they are outside these people that you've targeted, please, they should also give the ad to those people. That is what you are agreeing to when you tick this. You're basically saying, Facebook, if you see other people outside here, please select them, show my ad to them. That's basically what you're saying. Okay, so we're learning. Happy to hear that. And finally, you can save the audience if you wish. So you come over here, you tap on save this audience, you see the option to choose the audience name, location, age, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to be saving the audience. Now, let's go down to placements. Now, for all the people that have been saying, how do I create an Instagram ad? It's time for you to pay attention because this is how. It's time for you to pay attention. It's super, super easy. All you have to do is change from advantage to manual. As soon as you change to manual, you're going to see options that will come up. Facebook, audience network, Instagram. You deselect audience network, you select Facebook. This automatically becomes an Instagram ad. They are going to be telling you the truth. So especially for a messaging campaign, messages are one of the highest or the campaigns with the highest cost per action. Messages, because it takes more for someone to message you. Another thing you should also watch before you tick only Instagram is your audience size. Did you see the massive drop? It was in 7 point something, but now it's in 3 million. You can see the massive drop, Abby. Now, after we have changed it, now if let's say we want to run Facebook and Instagram ads, we can leave it. But note that as soon as you select Facebook, Instagram may not like that, your ad may not reach Instagram, because Facebook always overpowers Instagram when they are combined in the same ad. So if you want your Instagram to breathe, if you want your Instagram to breathe well, separate it Allow the Instagram to have its own campaign. Let the Facebook too be on its own. They are like Facebook is oga patapata of them all. Once you combine it with any placement, it will oppress that placement. So if you want your Instagram to be able to have peace of mind, create another campaign for it. Don't combine it. As soon as you tick this now, don't worry now. Run the ad. When you go and see your metrics, you'll just be seeing Facebook, 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 Facebook. You will not see anything Instagram. It will not even touch down DSF. So I would recommend you what? Separate them. Now let's say if you want to bring down this thing even further, we say, you know what, we don't want some kind things. We don't want Facebook Marketplace, even though it's a good idea. We don't want Facebook video feed. We don't want to explore. You can untick it, but let's leave the feeds. Let's go to stories. Let's say I say in my past campaigns, I noticed that Instagram stories is costing me a lot of money. It's too expensive. I can untick it. I can go ahead, untick Facebook stories. I can say, okay, Facebook Reels is not giving. I'm going to untick it. Now I'm going to go to the next one. In stream ads. Okay, we haven't yet put in the videos. Yeah. So do we want it to appear in search? Yes. So we're going to leave it there. If anybody searches for what we are advertising, let it appear. Apps and sites is going to take it to audience network now, and we don't want that. So we're going to leave it. So you're going to notice that Instagram doesn't have that full tick again. Facebook also doesn't have that full tick because we have removed some placements under each of them. And that is that for the ad set level. Guys, we are done with creating ad. After you're done with this, the next step is the last step. So we're going to move to the next stage of it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm happy you're enjoying it. So we're in the last step. We're in the last step. Let's scroll down. You select your Instagram account. Does anybody know that you can run ads to Instagram with only your Facebook page? That is, even if you don't have an Instagram page, you can run an ad to Instagram with only your Facebook page. Does anybody know? If I get 5 drop it on in the comments, I will tell you what to do. I will tell you what to do and how to do it to be able to run Instagram ads without having an Instagram account. So drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. I want drop it in the comment section, and then I'll go ahead and share. We never reach 5. Oh. I'm moving on. No, we don't have time, so no time to waste time. If we don't reach 5, we move on to the next stage. I've seen how many drop it now? 2. Hey, so somebody is saying no be juju be that. No be juju. Hey. Okay, okay. So I like the fire. You are gingered. Okay, and don't forget to drop your questions. Oh, don't forget to drop your questions. Forget to drop your questions. We are picking all of them up. We're picking them up. We're picking them up. And I'm going to answer. I'll start from answering those ones that have been dropped first in the Q&A before I answer new ones. So as they come to you, drop them. As they come to you, drop them. Okay. So I've gotten like over 10 drop it now. So you people really want me to drop this? Oh, creamy veal, leave me. Oh. Ew. Perpetua, you have sweet mouth. Ah, it's people like you that, assuming they were guys, they will finish all the girls in their area, then go hear them. You sabi one person. Guru no be guy name. Hey, drop it. Okay. Okay, so I've heard from over 20 of us now. So let us go ahead. So you're going to see here, right? You're going to see here this place that says Instagram account. Now, what we are going to do is, let me go back. Let me see if I can use a practical example. I don't know if I have any page that is not linked. If I do, I will do a practical example. If I don't, I will use mouth and explain it. Let me try this one. Okay. Then let me try this one. So okay. So now you guys saw what happened, right? There is no page here. Can you see it? What I did, is it looking like magic? Let me go back. Very, very simple. All I did was I went and found a page, because the page we're using initially, the Digital Biz Guru page, is linked to an Instagram, so we cannot use that. You saw that the Instagram appeared now in the ad set level. So I came back here, switched to another page that is linked to a WhatsApp, but not linked to an Instagram. Go and see Facebook page, Abi. It's been selected already. Are you seeing Instagram? If I tap here, there is no option to select any Instagram here, because there is none. Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and do everything I have to do. And if I want, I can publish this ad and it will go through. It's not going to stop you. It's not going to give you any error message. Nothing, nothing. It will go through. And anybody that views the ad and taps on the name at the top is going to take you to a special page. The page looks different. It's going to take you to a page, and then you're going to see the option to know more about that Facebook page. So it's not going to tell you anything about an Instagram page. On a normal, it's going to take you to a place where you're going to see the person's profile and all. But this time around, it won't. It will just show you the Facebook only. Did you see what I did? Very, very easy. Oh. Very easy. So you don't need it. All you have to do is, in placement, make sure you selected only Instagram, so that Facebook will not overpower it. We talked about that earlier. Then make sure that after you selected that only Instagram, make sure that you use a page that doesn't have an Instagram. Then in that next ad level, don't add any Instagram there, and you'll be good to go. So we're not going to be creating an ad for real, but I still want to. So I'm going to go to another tab, and then I'm going to copy and add copy. So I'm still with you. This is actually an ad copy that I created for real for one of my products. So let me scroll up. All right. So for this our headline, I'll change it to something else. Let me also copy it from the document. Yeah, I kept it. So I like to have all of everything that I use for my ad, my copies, everything. I don't discard them all, because sometimes a campaign can go so well that you begin to ask yourself, what did I even do self to achieve this thing? So all I have to do is just go back to my folder, and I'm going to see the copy that I used, the graphic, everything. Then I can now think of how I will replicate it. So you're going to see that our preview is off because there is no creative. No creative has been added. I'm just going to pick up any creative that I see here. Just use it as an example. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. Okay, so let me use this. So I'll come over here, I'll put it in original. Then over here, I'll put it in original too. Okay, next. I will use all the optimizations, and you're going to see that our preview has turned on, Abby. So they are now giving us, they are showing us how this our ad will look to people that will view it. So you see, they're going to see it. You could be a tycoon too. Let me show you how. Then you can now tap on the WhatsApp button to know how you can be a tycoon now, Abby. Get your own free ebook. Are you tired of struggling to get noticed on blah 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 blah? And guys, that is how you create a WhatsApp campaign. Oh. Easy peasy. Easy, not easy. Very, very easy, I know. So very easy. I've shown you guys step by step what you can do. And you can see there are no errors, right? Are you seeing any warnings, both the red one or the yellow one? We are all clear. And we still don't have an Instagram page here. It dey work. Oh. Now, publish button, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. And let's go back to my slides. So, have you taken a screenshot of this page? If you haven't, do post and tag me. Oh, tag me, tag me, tag me. You can post anywhere you wish and tag me. At Digital Biz Guru. I can see some of your tags already. Okay. So we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Hmm? I know this has been an amazing time. So we're almost done. We'll be dropping questions, drop the questions. I'm going to give like 10-20 minutes for questions. So you're going to have me. You're going to have me for a while. Going to have me for a while. Who wants us to have this kind of class again? If you want another class like this on another topic, say me. I'm already seeing your mentions. Nice, nice, nice. So if you want another sweet section like this, just say me, me, I want another one. Me. Let us see how it can be arranged. Okay. We're almost done again. Now, moving on, if you want to work with me, so now there are different ways you can work with me. Oh. There are different ways you can work with me. So I'm seeing me's coming up. Well done. So we are going to think about it. We're going to think about it. So want to work with me? There are different ways you can work with me. One, you can learn from me. If you want to learn from me, you can learn from me for free by joining my communities, whether it's my email list, my WhatsApp community, Facebook group community, following me on my different social media, because it's in all these places that we announce lives like this. I'm sure it's from our community that at least 70 to 80% of you came from. I'm sure that it's at least from our community. So you can learn from me for free by joining my communities. Follow me everywhere. I don't mind. Now, the next way you can learn from me is via my coaching programs and my courses. So for that, all you have to do is just send us a DM at Digital Biz Guru on Instagram or Facebook, and then we'll tell you the next steps. For our courses, our coaching programs, we also have services related to advertising. So if ads are giving you headache, payment issues, you're restricted from advertising, your ad account has been disabled, you're no more the admin of your page, um, your ad is going left, you need direction, you need to book a session so that we can plan your ad very well. Anything advertising, send us a DM, please. Send us a DM at Digital Biz Guru on Instagram or Facebook, and we're definitely going to answer you and tell you the next steps. So Mio, oh, so these are the different people that look forward to another life like this one, Abby. So you can work with me from my courses, my courses, my coaching programs, my services. Send us a DM for more information on any of them. If you want to learn from me one on one, we have opportunities for you. If you want to learn from me via courses that is pre recorded, there are opportunities available too. If you say, Oma, just do it, I got you. So, anyone you want, send us a DM. Let's find the best fit for you. So, we have more questions that are coming up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now it's time for our Q&A session. I'm ready to start answering questions now. I am ready, 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 ready. I am ready to to start answering questions now. If you have questions that you've been hiding somewhere in your mind, please drop them. Drop your questions. Drop your questions, and I'm going to answer them. So there are a lot of me's. I'm loving it. I'm seeing your tags, though. My phone is vibrating. I'm seeing your tags. Okay, so let me go now. Let me go and look at questions. We've been getting a lot of questions over time. Let's start from the first one. Okay, please, Ma, I have a question about my dollar card payment. You know, the account itself is credited with dollar. How will Facebook know the right amount to deduct? So Facebook is going to deduct according to what you're spending. And then you're going to spend according to what you set in your ad budget. If in your ad budget, you put it there that I'm going to be spending $1 each day, and then that your ad ran for 7 days, it means that Facebook is going to be taking $7 from you plus taxes. So it's not $7 exactly. They are still going to collect their tax in addition to the $7. So Facebook will know the right amount to deduct based on the amount that you put when you were setting up that ad. So now the next question from Divine. Using my phone to run an ad, is it advisable? So for this your question, using your phone as per, are you still using the ads manager dashboard like what I showed you now? In that case, yes. Even in my course, I teach how to do what I just did, but with a mobile phone. So you can send us a DM if you want to get more information on that course, right? So you can still use your phone to achieve what I just achieved very, very easily. But if you're talking about if you're talking about maybe using the ads manager app, if it's the ads manager app that you're referring to, then that one may be a bit tricky if it's the ads manager app that you're referring to, because most times you don't really get the kind of results that you're looking to get from that ads manager app. Well, what I'm trying to say is that if you were to achieve 100 with this one, you might not achieve up to that. Your ad is not going to reach its full potential, basically. Your ad is not going to reach its full potential if you're using the ads manager app to run ads. I know that some people teach it, some people recommend it, but I personally don't. So my answer to that question is that it's not advisable. If you're going to be doing what I just did on a mobile phone, then that's fine. It's exactly the same thing. But if you mean using the ads manager dashboard, or rather the ads manager app, then no. I'm not a fan of that one. Okay, so the next question here, what are pixels? Okay, what are pixels? So pixels are codes. That's the best way I can think of them. So they are kind of like codes that you create on Facebook Facebook. You create them on Facebook, and then you take those codes and put at the back end of your website. And what they will do for you at the back end of your website is that they will now help you to be tracking what is going on your site. If someone makes a purchase, the pixel will be able to know that, oh, this person has made a purchase. So in future, if you tell it, oh, give me people that will make purchases, it knows the kind of people to send to you. It knows the kind of people to send to you, right? So that is basically what a pixel is. So for those asking about the course for the sponsored ads, I've just dropped it. So that's where you're going to get more information on the Novice to Pro in Ads course. The how to create a pixel is not really something you can answer with mouth. I would have to show you how to create a pixel. And it's covered in our Razor targeting course. So, but how to create a pixel, if I'm going to explain it to a layman, I would say, first of all, you would go to your events manager. You go to your events manager, create a pixel from there. After you create the pixel in your events, that one is the easy part. The hard part is you setting it up. The hard part is you now setting up that thing and setting it up well. So after creating it, you still need to be able to go to the back end of your website. Take that code now that he gave you and go and put at that back end so that it can be tracking. A good example of pixels in action is, you know, when you see Jumia, Konga, all this stuff, you go and you make a purchase or you add something to your cart, but you did not complete that purchase. You now exited, maybe due to one reason or the other, you exited. Before you know it, you start seeing ads chasing you. It's be chasing, it's be telling you, we have other things that you would love too, just like that other item. Then you will not be seeing that item too chasing you. How are they able to do that? Pixels. The pixel has been able to see that, oh, this person added this handbag to their cart, meaning that they are going to be interested in these other ones. And it also means that they have high intent to purchase. That's why it's in their carts now. So let us follow them up with the ads. So you will now go and create a custom audience, and you create the custom audience for your website visitors for that particular product. You create a custom audience on it, use it to run ads, and your pixel will keep chasing them with your ad. And to keep saying, you know, sometimes you even course creators use it these days. They will tell you, we noticed you arrived on so page, but you did not make a purchase. So these are more are what Pixel does. This is not the only thing, it's just one of them. Two people asked this question of what pixels are. So I hope I've answered the both of you at the same time. Now, next question. What about PayU for payment with Nigeria card? PayU works. It works perfectly fine. So if you're using PayU, that's good. But I'm saying in the case where your card is still rejected. That was what I was talking about then. If your card is still rejected or your ad account was not even created as a Naira ad account, or it was created as a postpaid, so you don't have that PayU option. But if you're using PayU, you are fine. You don't have issue now. You don't have problem. Now, next question. How much can one set as a daily budget that will convert? There is no fixed budget. There is no wonder budget. That so far as you put that, it's sure for you that your ad will convert. There's really nothing like that. There's really nothing like that. So your ad can run, or you can choose any budget, but the minimum, I would say, at least for Nigerians, if you want to set up an ad. If you're running ads to other countries, please don't try it with this budget that I'm about to call. It's not if I call the budget now, you will say, oh, this is standard budget. Somebody came to me last month that he wants to run ad to Texas, to I think it was to Texas, to Miami, and what was the third state? I can't remember. And I was like, okay, what's your budget? And he said 10,000. I said 10,000 daily budget. Say no, 10,000 total budget for a 2 weeks ad. Please don't try it. It won't work. It won't work. So, but if it's for Nigeria, 2K minimum budget. 2K. As at the time of this record, it's not if you listen to me next year, you will say it's still 2K. Anything less than 2K, I don't know what you want to achieve with that ad. 2K at least, you should be able to see results. The higher, the better. If I'm to choose an optimum budget that is not too big, not too small, I would say 5,000. 5,000 daily budget. Some people are shouting. Okay, so next question. What amount is ideal to get a reasonable result, coach, per day? Okay, that's what I just said, Nabi. Yeah, so it's similar with the last person's question and about daily budget. It's just that this person also asked, and how long should an ideal campaign run for? At least 7 days. This is because Facebook ads has a 7 days optimization window. This means that it takes them around 7 days for them to improve, work on your ad, for their bots to know the kind of people that your ad should be going to. So the first 24, 48 hours, is still learning, is still trying to know. So 7 days minimum. An Instagram boost post. Okay, in Instagram boost post, there is a place for profile visits. What if I do not want to boost post? How do I get that same profile visit? Through Ads Manager. Very easy. You work with the awareness objective. So in the awareness objective, you're going to see that there are 2 options. By the time you get to the ad set level, there are 2 options. No, it's not ad set, it's ad level. By the time you get the ad level, you're going to see 2 options. One is going to tell you should tap on this place and add a link that will be the destination. Then the second option will tell you, don't add anything, leave it empty, and it will automatically take them to your profile. So you can use awareness to achieve that. Next, which one is better, sending your potential customers to a seller link or WhatsApp? The seller link is better if your pixels have been activated and if your seller landing page is convincing enough. I'm not very impressed with the seller landing page as at now. I feel it can be better, and I know that they are still improving to be better. So I will, even if you're taking them to seller to make a purchase, I would say take them to a nicely built landing page first. Let them read, get the information, be convinced. Then the button will not take them to the seller checkout. I think that would be a better setup. But if you don't have pixels, please WhatsApp. Just go to WhatsApp. You're not going to get good results without pixels. If you want to send them to seller, okay, what's the best objective to use? So the best objective for you to use in that case with pixels is sales objective, or without pigs, or if it's not sales, lead objective. So it's either you sending them for lead generation or sending them for sales, depending on what you're trying to achieve. Because I know that people offer freebies on seller too, so I'm not assuming that it's paid. But if it's paid, sales objective. If it's not, lead objective. Which phone or laptop is advisable to be used for ad creation? Any phone or laptop that can function can be used for ad creation. The first ad I used to create ad, the first phone was one kind. What's the name of that phone? The phone you can be with it now, and the next thing has gone off on its own. Very Woski phone. So, but I still used to create ad that time with my very Woski laptop too. So far as it has a good internet connection, you can download Chrome on it because you need a good browser. If not, you may not understand what you're seeing. Some of you, every page is loading for everybody except you. It's the browser that you're using. So there is no any good phone is fine. Any good phone, any good laptop is fine. Please, which websites can we use to see some sponsored ads that are running or that have been posted before? Okay, I know the question that you're asking. Can I remember? Let me see. Let me see if I can remember. The website, and going to drop it as a link in the comments section. So you just pick it up from there. No come DM, ask us to collect it from the comment section as soon as I see it. So the name is Ad Library, but I want to be sure whether it's still called Ad Library or Meta Ad Library. Since they changed their name. So that's actually what I'm searching for. Meta Ad Library. So keep dropping your questions. Once I answer the last one, we are done. And no question. So the person that asked the questions for Ad Library, your response is in the comment section. I just shared the link there. Okay. Okay, so I've dropped it for you in the comments section. Next question. Um, I've never done an ad before. Where do I start off from? By downloading a Facebook ad app and taking it from there, right? There is nothing like a Facebook ad app. You're going to go to your business manager. You're going to have to set it up. If you have not done an ad before, I would recommend that you learn how to do an ad first. Because the way people are chopping restrictions these days, it's as if is everybody's birthright. They are Mark Zuckerberg is dishing it anyhow. So I would recommend that you learn how to do it first. So you're going to first of all have to set up your business manager, link your pages properly, create a new ad account, set up your payments, make sure that your payment is properly set up. Link that payment to Instagram before you even begin to press buttons. If not, after you press the buttons, you will just receive email one day. Your ad account has been disabled. You are owing us 500 naira. They even disabled one of my clients' ad account because of 18 naira. So set up. Can I possibly see my ads when it's running? Like stumble on the ad on Facebook and Instagram based on my placement? Of course, I see my ads when it's running, but I did not used to see it initially. But do you know what I started doing? Anytime I start running ads, I will go and be liking my comments and my I'll be gonna be liking my own comments, go and be liking my own post, because I need to tell Facebook that I am my target audience before Facebook can show the ad to me. Are you understanding? So they will not show you the ad because you created it. They will show you the ad because the algorithm has picked up that you are your target audience. So they will not show you the ad. Outside that, you're going to see only the preview when you're creating it. Then you're also going to see comments and likes that are coming from the ad. And here another thing I did is whenever I see comments and likes that are coming from the ad, I will open it and like the post. That's also another way you can see the ad. But sha is till the algorithm understands that you are your target audience. That's when you will see the ad. Question, please. If we're using a DOM account to run ads, will Facebook know the right amount to deduct? Of course. I already answered that earlier. You're the one that will tell Facebook your budget. They work with your budget. If you say you want to spend $100, they are going to take $100 plus their taxes and nothing more. Ma, which objective can I choose to get IGDM messages? Traffic, traffic or leads? So I've answered all the questions that we took note of. Let me go to the comment section. If I've not answered your question, we cannot create a pixel for Instagram. Someone is asking, can we create a pixel for Instagram, or is it only for websites? It is only for websites or landing page builders. So even if you don't have a website, it could be a landing page builder that you're using. Can we get a replay? No, no, no. If you signed up, though, we're going to give you a replay for, I think it's 72 hours that we promised. So we're going to give you a free replay for 72 hours. If you signed up, we gave a link to sign up. If you didn't, no. Okay. I think I've answered all the questions. Do you recommend, okay, there's more that just dropped. Do you recommend that someone does broad targeting for digital products? I don't recommend any kind of targeting. The only kind of targeting that works is the one you've tested. I always say this. You don't know a targeting that works till you put it behind an ad. So if it's for digital products, that's too broad. There are some niches I'll be able to answer yes or no for. But as for digital products, you have to test. The next one, how can I pay back the debts I'm owing Facebook with domiciliary accounts? The debt is in Naira. Yes, just use the card. They will collect their money. They will do the conversion. They will convert. They would convert it. Dollar is a higher distance, so you can easily use dollar to pay for a Naira debt, but to use Naira to pay for a dollar debt is where the problem is. Okay, Azizat is asking, how can one verify one's identity on Facebook? By uploading your ID card. If they're asking you for identity verification, upload your ID card and they will do what they need to do. All right, and I guess that's the last question. I have covered every other question. So, did we enjoy this lesson? So, I already asked who is going to want us to have another session like this, and I got over 20 me's. A lot of people saying me. So please, um, where is that my slide? Let me locate it. The one that says you should go and tell the one that says you should go and tell Oma, you should go and tell people about Oma. So if you haven't taken a screenshot of this, please do so. If you haven't taken a screenshot of this, do so and post it and tag me. That will make my day. I will come and respond. I will come and hail you. We've been here for 2 hours now, and I've had a lot of fun. I hope you've also had a lot of fun too. So this is a quick recap of what we've covered. We looked at our audience temperatures. We created a WhatsApp ad. I also shared some secrets with you, like how you can create an Instagram ad without having an Instagram page. We had a Q&A session. We also got to understand our customer avatar better and how to work with them. Now, thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end. We've come to the end of today's class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, wherever you see me, buy me puff puff because I know that I deserve it. I've given you guys a lot of value. And if you want to, um, if you want to get, okay, let me locate this again. Okay. If you want to get more information, if you want to get more information on the Novice to Pro in Arts course, which is my sponsored ads program, feel free to visit the link that you're seeing. It's in the comment section. It's in the comment section and it's also appearing on your screen. So feel free to visit that link to get more information on the Novice to Pro in Arts course. And feel free to, if you're in any of my communities, whether Facebook group, WhatsApp, go and make noise, go and disturb, go and let people know that we have finished and we had a lot of fun while at it. Thank you so much. And thank you, Uche, for assisting, keeping track of the questions, and making sure that everybody was following. And thank you for those of us that stayed till the end. You guys are the MVPs. See you in our next in our next class, which I don't know when it will be, but expect it. Be expectant. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.